right, so I got one more thing before we get up here. One more subject matter. So y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all know. I mean, unless y'all living under a rock, y'all all heard about this situation that they were all going and talking about the young lady who got hit with a brick. I'm pretty sure y'all are all familiar with this, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna just go like that.
I am. I saw the full video. She was antagonizing the dude, but he was wrong for doing that. I'm gonna call him a bitch ass nigga. Leave it alone and keep going. She was telling him, hit me, hit me, hit me. You ain't gonna do shit. Hit me. She left all of that out. But it was other people there videoing, and now they got the video, but he's still fucked up because he hit her with a brick. That's assault.
Now I'm gonna ask this question. Since we talking about listening, right, and following, is he really wrong if he followed and he listened to her when she said hit him and he hit her with that brick?
Yes, he wrong because if he's a grown man and you know what jail feels like, you premeditated. You know what? I'm gonna pick up this brick and I'm gonna hit her. Man, I'd have been like, all right, baby, and keep it going. But he decided to take it a step further. Outback. He decided to take it a step further and hit her with a brick.
Okay. Yo, getting hit with a brick is crazy, yo.
Hey,
anyway you say that shit, getting hit with a brick is crazy.
What the fuck is wrong? Okay.
So, Hari, what's your thoughts on that? Give us your thoughts on this. How you feel about this situation? Was he wrong? She out of line? Did she get what she got? She deserve it? How you feel about this?
Well, I don't know much about like the situation itself, but when it comes down to like
Outback Steakhouse near me.
If she had hit him or like provoked him in the beginning, then that's on him for him to decide to hit her or whatever the case is and react the way that he did. But he know like, all right, if she ain't touched me, she was just trying to piss me off to the point where like, all right, yeah. You want me to do this, so I'ma do it. He was in the wrong because, like Dre said, you're a grown man, so you know when a woman trying to piss you off, trying to like push you to the point of like no return, and you decide to just react the way you do. And when you decide to react that way, it's gonna be consequences to it. Like me personally, I would have just walked away like, all right, you tripping. I'm not even gonna entertain you. I'm just gonna go about my day. But he decided to just hit her with it. He had some built up aggression towards her, and he decided to act on those feelings and decided to hit her with the brick. Hey, he was wrong in that situation because
he deserved what he get.
But if he was provoked or even he got hit first, hey, now at that point, I mean, I probably would have hit her with a brick, but hey, I would have,
No, even if you provoke, walk away. Walk away and live another day. Walk away.
Okay. Chef Joe, what are your thoughts of this, man? How you view this situation? Did she simply got what she got? Was he wrong? Was she in the wrong? How you feel about this, man?
So first she said it was two videos. The first one was a skit. So the first one was a skit for real of them antagonizing each other? If she would just antagonize him, first of all, how did she say no to him asking for her number? Because that's where it all started from, right?
That's what they said.
Yes, sir. Yep, that's where it started from. But they showed the full video, and she was like, "You ain't gonna hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me." He should have just walked away and be like, "You know what? You got it. All right, cool."
But my question is, how did she turn him down for the number? Because that would put everything in perspective for me. If she say, "Fuck no, you ugly ass nigga"?
It don't matter.
I want to know what was her response.
It don't matter. Even if she said that, you a man. Leave that shit alone. Slide to live another day.
But was he wrong? Yeah, I wouldn't hit no one with no brick. I can't, I can't do that. Nah, like he was wrong. But did she deserve what she got? If she was antagonizing him and calling him names he's still wrong. As long as you don't put your hands on me, you can call me anything you want. You can talk about me. Just don't put your hands on me. Now, if she put his hands on him, that's a different story. But
Right. Then you got that you have that right to do whatever
defend,
at that point to protect yourself, because at the end of the day, regardless if it's a woman, if she hitting on you repeatedly and just hitting you and like literally abuse you, you have the right to defend yourself, call the police, or do whatever you want to do. Like, it depends on what type of man you is. If you could be the type of regardless of the situation, I don't believe to hit a woman. Or you could be the type of man where, hey,
no. It's some situations, goddamn, like she could get her ass knocked the fuck out.
yeah,
Fuck,
like
fuck
exactly.
that.
Like, if it's,
And especially fuck with me, I'm gonna tell you, I got PTSD. Don't hit me, don't try to scare me, cause your ass will get flipped and flop.
exactly.
But in that, he was wrong for hitting him for a brick. All right, he should have just walked away. Like if she didn't put her hands on him. But fuck that. Some situation, shit, her ass gonna get mollywopped. God damn it.
Kev, man, what you think about this, man? How you feel about this, man? Did she get what she got? Did he just cross the line? He crossed the line. She crossed the line. How does this work, man? How you feel, man?
Man, I just think that old boy just had flashbacks to Mario and thought that the brick was gonna bring a coin out. Thought she was Luigi or something. But I don't think that see, I don't never, me personally, I don't never speak on what anybody deserves, because I never have enough information to determine and make that judgment. But what I will say
That's what I'm
is,
trying to figure out.
I will say that I will say that the situation itself, I'm not justifying him hitting her in any type of way, but at the same time, it's like I kind of talked about this a little bit before, the whole, just because type thing. Like, people use just because to justify an action or a reaction. Just because she did this don't mean she deserved that. But it's like, people just need to be accountable for their own actions. Don't get in somebody's face without knowing, how they react. Don't put yourself in certain situations. So it's like, I just look at it as every action has a reaction. The cause has an effect. That's how I look at it.
I don't know what my wife ordered.
Okay. You had 2 salmon in there. You had a cookie skillet. She said there's a sauce for the salmon. The remoulade sauce is actually inside the bag. And
Jersey,
then
mute.
you have asparagus in there.
I got him. So she said that he was mad he got rejected, and that's what I mean when I say turning down a man can be dangerous to women. The only problem, because I've been watching a couple shows and I'm hearing people put that narrative, and a lot of women saying this is why I don't, give a man my number and all this other stuff like that. One thing I would say, most men wouldn't have done it. So I think that's kind of an excuse, kind of some BS.
Mm-hmm.
Most men wouldn't have done that.
Oh yeah, he is the whole ass nigga. Because I got 5 daughters. If anybody touch I'm going to jail.
Yeah, most men would have not hitting that woman with a brick. Most men would have not have just hitting that woman. So when people use that narrative and act like I've been seeing a couple shows, and they were saying that men are just uncontrollable. Men just need to be this. We should just leave men alone. Like, I was hearing all kind of rhetoric that come around with it, but you're taking a couple little, things that went viral, and we're trying to make it seem like most men are just reacting like this. I believe that's just simply not true.
Yes,
that word you said, viral. That word you just said, if we didn't have all this internet stuff, a lot of this stuff would not be going on, because now it's instant news. Before, it's 4 of us on here besides him. If it's a party going on, hey man, I'm finna go to Josh's party. How it is, you gonna call first. Now they post everything. Hey man, everybody in here, because it's instant. It's instant now. So now you don't have to worry about, okay, this is happening, this is going on. Oh damn, Josh told me his party popping. I only see 3 people in there when he went live. So what's gonna happen? You're not gonna go to Josh's party.
She said that let there had been a man clowning him and degrading him, he would have thought twice about using that brick. I'm not really big on speculating, right? Like, I don't know too much. I deal with what I have. So I'll give my opinion, my thoughts on this. I think that the brick was a bit extreme, but I do believe she got what she got.
Nah,
I
he
believe,
deserved what
like how Kev said,
he
like
deserved what he get. He deserved what he get. Ain't no. There is no free. That's
No. He's saying she deserves.
I said she got no. So to be clear, I don't like using words like deserve, right? I know I asked the question of deserve. I don't like using the word deserve because I just think that this is just a cause and effect, like how Kev said. I think that she did play an antagonizing part to it. It wasn't a simple situation of, can I get your number? Nah, nigga, you can't get my number. Oh, really? And then a brick came and it hit across the head. I believe it was more in that. I'm not going to do too much speculating on the concept, but a lot of the people around it, at first she looked like one of them mouthy types and all this other stuff like that. I definitely believe that it was a lot more than that. Even when you go to the part of her saying, hit me, that means there had been a lot more words being exchanged. This was a lot more going on than just, can I get your number? And then all of a sudden now a brick is there. I do believe she got what she got. I think it's a cause and effect. Like my homeboy Matt said, I like when stuff like this happens. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I like when stuff like this happens. Because I think people need to see and people need to understand consequences. So I think that one thing people need to understand, there are some people who don't give a fuck. Because I remember watching one show last night, and I was hearing a woman say, and a guy was making a point, and he was like, "Well, why not a woman just shut up?" And the woman was like, "No, they should be able to say whatever they want to say." And it was like the concept of the whole freedom of speech and whatever may have you. So you can say what you want to. Everybody can say what you want to say, but right after your freedom of speech, what your next amendment is, the right to bear arms. He bared arm. He bared a brick. He hit the bitch. It is what it is. Now, also,
get a 6-pack.
People got to realize you need to have more. Like, the number one thing you can't control is you, right? You can't control other people. You can't control how other people operate or how they react to disrespect. But you can control you. So when you looking at a situation and you seeing people get involved or people doing certain things, you also got the opportunity to walk the fuck away. You got the opportunity to get away from this stuff. You got an opportunity to just separate yourself from a situation. She ain't even said, even after she got hit with a brick, she still wanted to stay there filming and recording and talking about why y'all ain't do nothing and all this other stuff like that. She still did not choose to separate herself from the situation. Now, I don't believe she deserved it because I think the whole brick thing is a very, very extreme. But she definitely got what she got. It is what it is.
Hold on. I'm going to disagree with that because Joe know me. And one day, my daughter called me. She was 16 at the time. She went to Starbucks. My daughter don't look like she's 16. Mia.
Yeah.
She went to Starbucks, picked up the drinks, whatever. She's leaving. A grown man blocked her in. Let me get your number. She like, no, I'm 16. Oh, now you ain't 16. Let me get your number. Blocked her in. Wouldn't let her leave. She's like, listen, I'm 16. I don't want your number. Still wouldn't let him leave. She called me, she's like, Daddy, where you at? I said, I'm on such and such. I'm not going to give the world. I'm like, what's up? It's a dude here. Won't let me out trying to get my number. I'm like, what? Oh, I'm on 10. One in the chamber. I'm driving. Until my daughter started yelling out, yo, I'm 16. Because the people at Starbucks know my kids because they always go there. You know what I'm saying? That's why he moved off. I was praying that he was there because I was going to fuck him up. She's telling you no. So in this day and age, some men can't take the word no. Let me get your number. Nah, I got a boyfriend. Let me get your number. And that's when the whole altercation stuff starts. Some women don't antagonize, but some do. How we handle that?
So I'm not disagreeing with the concept of that things happen, right? I'm not disagreeing with that. There are different cases. I'm talking about this case in particular. She got what she got. And I'm gonna answer a question about how we handle this, but I want to answer this right here, this response right here first to this right here. So many unpublished articles and situations where women lost their lives turning down men. Y'all see what y'all want to see. This is my problem. This goes back to what I was just saying about the concept of knowing how to discern and separate yourself from certain situations.
Right.
If a bear came up in your yard, right, you would get out the way. You will remove yourself because you know that bear is dangerous. So if we run with the narrative, right, because this was a narrative that was being pushed, that men are dangerous, men are savage. So let's give them this concept. If men are dangerous and men are savage, then why wouldn't you then now separate yourself from a situation? Why would you then still feel you have to get your point across if men are dangerous? Because I know I've been in situations. If I know I'm dealing with a nigga and I know this nigga is a killer, he the type that like to jump off real quick. You know what the first thing I'm gonna do? I what kind of level? I'm gonna say, you know what? I know this boy here. Why I'm gonna go ahead and pipe down. I'm gonna go ahead and maneuver myself a different way, right? Because I understand that this brother don't give a fuck, and he not gonna hesitate to split my motherfucking wig. I'm not gonna sit here and try to prove a point.
But it's some niggas that be like, oh, you ain't gonna do shit and still test you.
I agree. But like I said before, one thing you do control is you. You can't control how somebody else reacts and how somebody else responds. So I don't make my focus on controlling the next man. But what I can control is me.
It's a lot of times Joe stopped Drake, you tripping. And I'm like, nah, nigga. And Joe had to hold me. Because we as men tend to be women. Sometimes, right now, I've elevated. Right now, when they could be like, yo, pussy ass nigga Dre. Okay, thank you. The old Dre, what? On 10. And forget about my kids and everything that's going on, not knowing that this nigga a killer and could kill me. Because why?
Because why? That just boils down to the discernment of you as an individual, though.
Because why? People around, if it was just me and that person, I'd have been like, nah, I'm straight. But now you might have 2 or 3 people. Oh, you gonna let that slide? Oh, hell no. Nah.
But all you're doing right now is proving that you're just a victim of your own ego.
Facts. Facts.
That and what you're doing is you're saying because you cannot control your own ego, now you're saying you're putting it as if you can't control yourself now, just because you're not strong enough to fight your own ego. Because you still could turn away from it. Because don't get it twisted. I've been in this situation before. I've seen that I had a nigga run up on me at a gas station talking crazy. Now, I ain't never been pussy. Most people know I got several black belts. I got several black belts. I can fight like a motherfucker. I got several guns. I do tactical training. I'm not foreign to this. But I watch a nigga get chaotic and talk crazy at the gas station, all this other stuff right there. And I sat right there and I looked. But I also paid attention to my surroundings. And the only reason why the nigga was so carried away, I also just watched the officer just walk into the store. So I'm like, well, damn, nigga, how you get this chaotic? But I'm gonna tell you what I did. I also saw this nigga a lot later at a mall. Me and my little sister. It was him and 2 of his homeboys. I took that opportunity. I let him do the talking at the gas station. First of all, I was busy. I think I had to go to a doctor appointment or something. So I had shit to do. I ain't had time to be fucking with that nigga. So I kept on going about my business. So I was like, I'm letting the nigga have it. But like I said, I saw this nigga again. I literally walk up to the nigga. Nigga was at one of those little jewelry things that be in the center of the mall. I literally walked in the middle. It was just me and my sister. It was him and 2 of his homeboys. I literally walk up to the nigga. I walk right in between, put my arm around that nigga neck. I like, yo, what's up now, nigga? All that little shit you been talking, nigga. I said, I whispering in the nigga ear. But see me? I got a reputation of confronting and pulling cards from niggas. So I walked to the nigga and I whispered in the nigga ear. I didn't make a commotion. His friends couldn't even hear me. And I asked the nigga softly, what's that shit now, nigga? You did all that barking at that gas station. What you gonna do right now? That nigga didn't have none of that same energy with my arm around his neck and I'm whispering to him, talking like that. See, one thing about me, if I ever get into it with somebody and I see a person back down in a certain way, My ego never plays a part when you want to get chaotic and talk when you get around other people. Because I already saw that you was pussy. I already saw you was a coward. So I don't care who you flaunt in front of now, right? Now, I'm going to give y'all another story that's very similar to this story, but except the shoe is on the other feet. My sister. One day I was at my sister's house. I was down in Charleston, South Carolina, because that's where my father's side is from. My sister got into it. My older sister got into it with her baby daddy. They was arguing about something. Argument died down. She went to go ask that nigga for a cigarette. The nigga was like, man, she went to go reach for the cigarette. The man was like, he was like, nah, man, go ahead, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Get the fuck out of here. My sister pick up a brick. Bust that nigga right across his motherfucking head. That nigga shit leaking. And everybody in that house, including my father and all them other people, was right there still trying to fight that man. But that man didn't put his hand on my sister. And all I could sit there and say to myself was, this nigga need to beat the bricks off her ass. And that's my sister. Because she was completely out of line. She busted across her head with a
3669.
cigarettes. Some people, did he get what he got? He did get what he got. Did he deserve it? No. But at the same time, you got to be careful of the people who you indulge with. Now, my sister's always been a wild girl. I've been in shootouts in clubs and all kind of things, and she's always been a wild girl. It's not surprising she hit the nigga with a brick, not to me at least.
We talk about H or C.
H.
Lord have mercy.
You know how she get down.
Ooh, yes, sir.
So sometimes people got to realize too. That's why I say it takes a level of discernment when you're in these situations. You got to understand your value. You got to understand your placement of when these things happen. I've been around a lot of shit. I've been violent for a very, 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 very long time and coming up. I'm a lot different than what I used to be too. You can ask my mom and you can ask my father. I'm a lot patient with people.
You can ask me.
Than what I used to be. Because one time I never talked. The moment somebody would say something, I'll punch you dead in your face. That's the type of guy I used to be. Now, I just like talking. Because one time I didn't used to like talking shit. Like I didn't like to joan in and stuff like that people do. Now I like talking shit as a person. So now I'm not quick to fight people. I just like talking shit. So now, will I hesitate to fight? No, I'm with whatever road people choose. But I have a different level of way of viewing things. I personally believe everybody should keep their hands to themselves. This is what I teach. I'm a martial arts instructor. Everybody should keep their hands to themselves. And nobody is responsible for your bad behavior. So whatever you choose to do for it, if something happens, an occurrence of whatever your behavior, whatever you're doing, then that is what it is. It's a law of physics. Every action typically has an equal or greater reaction. It is what it is. So I think a lot of times when these situations, when it comes to men and women, there's too many women who are willing to buck up at men. But y'all say men are dangerous. Y'all say men are stronger. Y'all say men are this. But if you understand this concept, why would you not take a safety measure? I have daughters as well. I have 3 daughters. And the one thing I would tell my daughters is, hey, you don't need to be challenging and you don't need to be trying to fight these damn men.
You said that's the only thing.
Things that people just need to understand. So I still believe she got what she got though. Now I got another question though about this video.
But I do have a plot twist. I have a plot twist.
Go ahead.
What if somebody told her not to go to that club and she didn't listen? So we are talking about listening on the show, right? What if somebody told her not to go there and she didn't listen? What if somebody told her, yo, walk away, but she didn't listen? Then what?
Nah, I get it.
But yeah, go ahead.
So I got another question. If y'all were one of the guys out there, y'all saw how she was doing the video saying none of these niggas helped and y'all should have been men and whatever man happened. So this is my question to y'all. Would y'all have helped her?
First of all, bro, I'm gonna answer this one first because the situation with our sister Thor, goddamn it, when she had that situation with her little and I intervened. The next day, she was right back with the dude. So what the fuck? I got in the fight for almost lost my. Almost got. Well, we ain't got locked up because ain't nobody called police. But well, somebody. No, the police did arrive. So what if I would have got locked up and all that? I did all that to protect you, but you went right back to the same dude. Nah, I'm not getting involved no more with nobody's situation.
Mr. Joe, y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
No,
I got you up there. I got you up there.
Mr. Joe, that's just like old girl that used to work for me. That was talking to Dennis Schroeder. And such a situation that we like, yo, hey man, blah 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 blah, and she went right back to him.
So the question goes to you, Jersey. Would you have helped her? This young lady who got hit with the brick. If you was out there, would you have helped her?
Yeah, of course, I've been like, hey bro, hey man, chill out, man. You don't gotta do all that. I ain't Superman. I've been like, hey bro, chill out, man. But if you'd have went more than that, hey man, I've grown enough. I pay taxes. I'd have called the police. Hey man, something ain't going right. Y'all need to pull up.
Harry, what you think, man? Would you have helped her if you was an innocent bystander?
Well, what's the situation?
The girl that got hit with the brick. Would you
The girl
have
that
helped?
got hit with the brick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would have helped her, like naturally, just being a human being and concerned about her, like her health. Then yeah, I would have helped her. Like, I mean, I would have sat there, hey, yo, what happened? Why he hit you with this weight? I'm not gonna do all that because it's not my business. But like naturally, yeah, I'm gonna help and see what's going on. If she need a doctor or whatever the case is, like I'm gonna help because I'm just a caring person. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, nah, you had this coming. You had this coming by the way you was provoking them or the shit that you was doing. Nah, I'm not gonna do that because at the end of the day, say that's not gonna help you personally. Like, so yeah, I would have helped her. Like, you know,
it all comes back down to this: everybody that they're recording, they saw it escalating and they didn't diffuse the situation because they don't want to help. That ain't my business. Let's see what's gonna happen. But they don't think, hey man, that could have been my mama, my sister, my auntie, my grandma. I'm not there. And somebody went out there and she said something slick. Everybody gonna talk slick. But I would like somebody to help my grandma, my mama, my sisters, my aunt, my niece, whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I do it. If I don't want to help, hey man, I'm on Gretchen and 25th and 13th. Something about to go down. Click, y'all need to send the police quick and hang up.
Okay. Kev, what you think, man? Would you have helped her?
no.
So, Kev, you agree with me, dog?
No, I'm out of it. Because
Joe,
based
hold
off
on,
of how everything was explained,
Joe,
Hold on, let him finish.
situation
Let him
happened.
finish.
No.
Hold on, Joe. So, Joe, you telling me if you just happen to be at a club that you're doing security and Samia walk in there and a dude trying Samia and Mia talking slick, you ain't gonna help Mia, Joe?
Man, let Kev finish his statement, then I answer your goddamn question.
All right, okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Kev.
No, I'm just saying based off of the context that we was given in the situation. No, I wouldn't help.
All right, Chef Joe, you want to go ahead and answer this question before I get my take?
Hey, Drizzy, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. If your daughter talking reckless, and I fight that nigga, and she go back to the nigga, I'm whipping your ass and hers the next day. I had a sister that did the same thing. She was talking to the nigga put his hands on him. I went to go fight the cousin, and my homeboy fight him, and she was right back with the nigga the next day. No, I would not involve myself with shit because I had shit to lose that day. So hell no.
Okay, granted. But you said you would help first.
I would help first, but she went back to the nigga, I'm whipping your ass and I'm whipping hers.
Damn, dog, I gotta whoop my ass, man.
Because you her goddamn daddy.
Okay, I got you. Facts. I'd have whooped her ass too.
So my answer is no. I would have not helped her. But I say this all the time. When we use the term community, we like to use all black people in a sense, and I don't believe in that. I believe in tribalism. I would have helped my people, but if she's not one of my people, I'm not helping her at all. I'm here to protect my mother, my sisters, my daughters, my cousins, and the women who identify with my team, right? So if it's my boy, if Kev got an old lady, she out here, she identify, and she moves underneath the rules and laws that we have, and something happen, I will help her. I will help those who are of the tribe. If they are not above the tribe, I'm not helping none of them motherfuckers.
Okay,
that has nothing to do with me.
Facts.
Because it is my job to protect my people, not you. And I don't care just because you're black. That means nothing to me. Because all black people don't share the same ideologies. All black people don't want the same things. We don't want the same things. A lot of these black people like the fuckery. They like the drama. They like the bullshit. I don't.
They live for it. They live for it.
So I'm not helping. Not at all. I'm gonna sit right there as a spectator and watch. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably try my best to coin this whole situation. If a woman get out of line, I'm gonna say, hey, you better chill out before I brick your ass. I'm gonna try to coin it. Just to be funny. Like, what the fuck are you saying? I don't believe, listen, I said this several times before. Nobody gets protection who is not willing to be control of the environment. Rules exist for me to be able to protect you. If you don't want to, it's just like if you're talking to your children. If I say don't hang out on this side of town, and then you go out on the side of town, how can I protect you when you literally disobeyed me? It's the same thing with women when women think they can wear what they want to wear and all this other stuff like that. You don't know the problems you welcome when you do things of this nature. See, a lot of times men tell you not to wear a certain outfit. It ain't because, see, y'all got to understand insecurity. Insecurity is just me being uncomfortable. Because I know we about to go someplace and I don't have time to be getting into no bullshit just because you want to dress like a slut tonight. It ain't because I'm afraid. I ain't scared. I just don't feel like getting into this shit. So I'm telling you, no, you're not wearing that. It's the same thing even when it comes to the internet part. No, watch what you put on the internet. Because then now you putting me in a position where I got to now so-called defend stupid shit. Because if you conducting yourself as a woman, you said, Drizzy?
Oh, I'm doing this for me, but then you go out and it's a dude with 4 of his homeboys, and then they disrespect her. Then she gonna look at you. Why you ain't helping me? It's for them. Now when they jump on you and you get beat up, and then y'all get in an argument 6 months later. Oh, you want to argue with me? But you're gonna handle them 4 niggas that was disrespecting me. So it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, I just don't believe protection goes out to people who don't want to be controlled. See, rules is for those who want to be controlled. So even
it's
when we
not
talk
even about to me, it's not even about.
Go ahead, Kev.
Yeah, to me, it's not even about this control and possession, right? Because I see, she said that they only protect those they're in possession of. It's not about possession, because at the end of the day, it's about condition. How come women could be nurturers by condition, but men have to be protectors and providers unconditionally? It's like if a guy that you didn't know, if there's a guy that you didn't know who needed nurturing and you didn't fucking know him, you're not gonna help him. So what makes it any different for me?
Yeah, why would I protect somebody?
You're not gonna nurture him. So why should I protect you? That's the whole thing. Like, why is it conditional for you but unconditional for me?